It's the future where bullets fly and circuits fry in heavy-duty cyborg techno slaughter. It's Metalhead.
To maintain public order, a powered bipedal armed robot, or Metalhead, was created.
What a stupid name. That implies the rest of it is made of wood.
Metalhead quickly proved its efficiency.
But it makes for a catchy video game title. It's the modern warfare killer of the future, if the future was 1994 and anybody actually bought the Sega 32X. Because this game features, in its own words, incredible 3D textured polygon graphics, searing firefights, cyber troops, hovercrafts, and head-banging heavy metal music that amps you up for pure warfare. The box says 1994, but the game says 1995. It really doesn't matter, because as far as early or mid-90s console-based first-person shooters go, Metalhead it's okay. It has its metal heart in the right place, though, destroying things with giant robots. Always a good foundation for anything. Yes, when you shoot them, they fill with helium and float away. Helium-tipped rounds, they're the weapon of the future.
Our bomber will take care of the remaining forces. You must eliminate all mechs in your area.
Ah, there's so much cheesy goodness to enjoy in Metalhead. Float and explode!
An enemy special force unit is heading this way in an attempt to regain control of the area.
Aw, snap! I'm gonna have to drop some float and explode on them. You've got to give Metalhead some credit. Stylistically, it's pretty cool, and they try a lot in this game. For an old-school console game cartridge, there's people talking on screen, delivering voice dialogue. You have 4 different camera perspectives to choose from. And the controls aren't even that bad, assuming that you're playing this with the 6-button Sega Genesis controller, because you need at least 4 buttons for this one. The game is very straightforward in that you're given missions that you must complete in a certain amount of time. You earn points for things that you destroy, and then you can spend those points on weapon upgrades for the next mission.
I got the equipment. How do you want to equip your right arm?
Hammer knuckle chain gun.
This is one of those games that probably would have been really awesome had you played it back in 94 or 95. Because while the Sega Genesis, even with the 32X adapter, is not exactly a 3D first-person shooter powerhouse, Metalhead is surprisingly competent. While it's a bit slow and sluggish compared to modern shooters, it's still playable once you grasp the controls, because it doesn't use dual analog sticks, you don't use a mouse and keyboard. By holding down one of the buttons on the Genesis controller, you can speed up your walking. You can also hold down another one and strafe. Kind of clumsy, but given the speed of the game, it works.
We have confirmed the destruction of the generator.
While Metalhead is far from a terrific game, it is one of the reasons that I like the Sega 32X add-on for the Genesis. Because it has cool exclusives like Metalhead. Games that seemed like they were so immediately destined to fail, yet they went down swinging. Because they really weren't bad, they were just outdated almost immediately. My guess is that fans of modern shooters won't enjoy Metalhead all that much, because it is a lot slower than current 3D style games. Also, you do need a Sega Genesis and working 32X adapter to play it. But for those who remember and enjoy that early cheesy cyberpunk style from the mid-90s, found in games like Syndicate, Crusader No Remorse, and even Mech Warrior, you may really dig Metalhead's hard-working attempt at being cool. Like the night vision. Come on. I mean, that's a nice attempt. It just turns everything green, but from back in the day when that really would not have been all that common in games, it's an admirable, respectable stylistic effect that shows the designer's attempt at making Metalhead something special. Even if they didn't succeed completely. You have to give them an A for effort.
Mission complete.
Thanks to Frank in California for another excellent donation. Even though it took me about a year to get to this one, I've enjoyed it.
The target is in the battlefield.
Metalhead belongs in any 32X collector's collection, right next to other classics like Shadow Squadron and Cosmic Carnage. It has giant robots that shoot things, and it's on the 32X. What more do you need?
Mission complete.